All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna make a quick, simple dinner, not being all fancy and extravagant today. What you're looking at is what I'm having for dinner. This is it, all right? So we got some leftover mixed vegetables. We're having some chicken breast strips. This is the Tyson brand. You can use whatever chicken you would like. And this is the rice that I'm cooking, that I'm gonna be eating, which is success rice. You can use whatever rice you would like. And here are my seasonings. We have some garlic powder, some onion powder, some black pepper, some chicken flavored better than bouillon. And we also have some parsley. This is gonna be more for color, more for decoration of the rice. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to take one bag of success rice out. Put it here, we're gonna cook the whole thing. We're gonna place it in here. And then what we're going to do is add water to our pot. So I'm gonna come over here to my stove. I'm gonna add water here, and then we're gonna boil this. We're gonna bring this to a rolling boil, and then we're gonna cook this for about 10 to 12 minutes, and then the rice should be done at that point. All right, guys, so I added my water to my pot here. I like to cover mine entirely. You don't have to. If you want to go by the instructions on the box, it tells you to add 4 cups of water to a bag of rice in the pot, and then bring it to a boil. And then once it's boiling, then you'll cook the rice for 8 to 10 minutes. I like to cook mine longer so that I have tender, more fluffier rice. So I tend to cook mine a little bit closer to 15 minutes. That's just a preference of mine. You don't have to. And then once the rice is done, I'm gonna start to cook my chicken, or once it's about halfway done, I'm gonna cook the chicken in the air fryer, which is not gonna take but a couple of minutes since the chicken is already fully cooked. As you see, it's starting to kind of boil a little bit, or trying in the process of boiling right now. I don't know if you guys saw the ripples in the water or not. Okay, you see how the water is now boiling? So we're gonna cook this for about 12 to 13 minutes here. And then once it's done, I'm gonna pour all the water out. And then what I'll do is I'll grab some oven mitts, and then I'm gonna open this with some scissors, cut the top off, take my oven mitts, grab the bottom of the bag, turn it upside down in the pot, and then start adding the butter and everything else to the rice. Because it will be hot, it'll be too hot for you to touch with your bare hands. So I'm gonna use some oven mitts, and we'll be back in a bit once the rice is ready. All right, guys, so the rice is about halfway done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some oil to my pot, to my air fryer, just a little bit. That's good enough. We just want to add enough to coat the bottom of the air fryer. That way our food does not stick. Which I'm gonna add some chicken strips in here that are pretty much fully cooked, but we're just gonna warm them up in the air fryer. I'm not gonna put them in a microwave, even though I can. But I don't use a microwave much. Food just tastes better when you make it on the stove, in the oven, and in the air fryer versus putting it in the microwave. So I'm going to put this in the air fryer here, and then we're gonna turn this on. We're gonna preheat it. And in about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, it'll be ready for us to put our chicken in there. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take this out. It's been about a minute and a half. We just wanna coat the bottom of this. And then what I'm gonna do is add my chicken in here. I actually got my air fryer by the window. I open up my window. As you see, it's nighttime. It's about 8:45 in the evening or at night. I had a late lunch, so I figured I would make something not too heavy. I'm just gonna add some chicken in here. We'll add some more. Hold on just a moment, guys. I want to cook enough where I have a little bit left over. I'm not gonna eat all of this tonight. All right, so we're gonna put it back in the air fryer, turn it back on. This should be done in about 7 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna let this cook a little bit, take it out, shake it up, and then add my seasoning to the chicken. And the rice has about another 3 to 4 minutes and it'll be done. All right, we're gonna take this out. We're gonna move this around. Make sure that all the chicken is coated. And then we're gonna add our seasoning. So I'm gonna go in with some black pepper and then some onion powder. And put this back in the air fryer, let this finish cooking. And then our rice is done. We're gonna turn the stove off. I'm gonna pour the water out of here and let the rice cool off for a couple minutes. Then I'm gonna cut the bag open and then we will pour the rice into the pot. That way we can add our butter and the rest of our seasoning to the rice. All right, guys, we're gonna go in with our seasoning, but first I'm gonna add some country crock to this while it is steaming hot, and then we'll add the seasoning after we add the country crock. All right, so we got 1 tablespoon of country crock. Then I'm gonna add just a little bit of water to it. Not a lot, I just kind of wanna help keep the rice nice and fluffy and moist, of course. You probably heard my air fryer just stopped, so our chicken is done. And then what I'm gonna do is add in 1 teaspoon of the Better Than Bouillon roasted chicken flavor to the rice. Now we can add in our seasoning. So I'm gonna go in with the onion powder first. Then we will go in with our black pepper. Then I'm gonna add the garlic powder and the parsley to this. That's the garlic powder. Then we'll add our parsley. And then we're just gonna stir everything together. All right, guys, so let's show you what the chicken looks like. Look at that. That looks amazing. It didn't take but 6-7 minutes. Got a lot of flavor in it. This is how our rice is looking. It's done. Now all we gotta do is warm up the mixed vegetables. I'm gonna put those in the microwave for like a minute, minute and a half, and that'll be done, and it'll be time to eat. Sit down at the kitchen table and have a feast. All right, guys, it is time to eat. So I made some toast to go with my food, go with my dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, that way you get notified each time that I upload a video to my channel. So I got some apple juice here. This is organic apple juice. It does not have added sugar to it, and it tastes, in my opinion, it tastes better. So this is how the chicken's looking. The mixed vegetables are looking. These are leftovers. Pretty much almost finished the leftovers of the mixed veggies I have here. This is the rice. You can see the parsley in the rice. As you guys saw, I added pepper, some country crock, garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper. This rice is amazing. Chicken is nice and juicy. It's succulent. It's juicy on the inside. There's a little crisp on the edges on the outside. It's perfect. It goes so well with this rice. It really does. And the mixed veggies complement everything else. So I'm going to enjoy my food. Once again, thank you for spending time with me. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful and blessed and fantastic day and week ahead. God bless. We'll see you on the next time, on the next video. Have a good day.